Amen and blessings. How are you doing today? Listen, I just wanted to come and talk real talk with us on today. And let me also say this. A lot of times you on my videos you'll see me dress because I be getting off work and then I'll take it may be a Saturday. I normally take Monday through Friday. And so I have on my clothes that I wear to work. But I just want to encourage us and just say, now is the time. Now is the time to stop procrastinating, stop second guessing yourself, stop allowing fear to invade your heart, torment you, paralyze you, and then cause you not to move forward in the things that you know that you have an earnest desire to do in the earth. Now is the time. You see that the world is getting darker and darker and darker, right? But the light of God is shining brighter and brighter and brighter. And we have got to be the light. But still, God wants us to live, right? God wants us to do what He put us on this earth to do. And what He got for you to do, me to do, the next person to do, it will not look the same. Okay? And a lot of times we'll second guess ourselves with the very natural talents and abilities that God has given us. And sometimes we can be around religious people that don't believe that God can use His people in whatever aspect that He chooses, y'all. It's the talents that He gave us. And you know what those talents do? They glorify God. They glorify God. Now, I would say, take caution, do evaluation of yourself, because I don't know what God has called you forth to do. You know, if it puts you in situations that may bring you back into things that you were delivered out of, take caution. You may not be strong enough for whatever it is that you are moving forward with, right? So you gotta make sure that you are prepared mentally, you're prepared spiritually, and you are prepared for whatever that you may take upon or undergo in what you're pursuing. Just be prepared, be fortified in your mind. But you need to do it. Why? Because we don't want to live and have all of these regrets. Because why? We were afraid. Do it with the fear. Fear comes to us all. But listen, talk the fear. Why? Because the spirit of fear is a spirit, and you let it know. Yeah, I feel your presence because it's a spirit. But I am not going to allow you to torment me. I'm not going to allow you to sabotage my life. I am going to move forward. Why? Because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Listen, y'all, we be trying to do stuff without God. And there's a lot of people that don't believe in God. And there's a lot of people that are accomplishing a lot of things. Why? Because every good and perfect gift, it does come from God. So whatever ability that you got, whatever talent that you got, you were given that from God. And it is up to you, it is up to me if we're going to take what God has given us and glorify God. Now, it's up to us. But God is so wonderful. God is so loving. He don't take it back. He is so gracious. He don't take it back. He gives. He not stingy. He's not an Indian giver. He give it. And you will prosper with it. But what if you gain everything in this world and lose your soul? This world is temporary. Would you want to stay in this world forever? Just think about everything that goes on in seconds. No. But we all are going to see God. Where I don't care if you're listening to me that you don't even believe in God. It don't matter about what you don't believe. When you look at yourself, that's enough. That should cause you to believe that there is a God. If you got children, that's enough. If you see a woman that is carrying a child, just like you came into this earth through the womb of your mom, that's enough to let you know that there is a God. And I believe, because I am a believer, I believe that we all are going to meet God for ourselves. That's what I believe. I believe that. And I believe that God did not waste his breath, his creativity, to bring us in this earth just to be here. Just to say, oh, I visited earth. No, I believe that God sent you here. I believe that God sent me here. Allah, can you even, sometimes I be thinking about, right, how in the world would God think about a earth? And this earth has been here thousands upon thousands of years. And then all of a sudden, he allowed me to come into the earth through the womb of my mom. Allow my mom to come in this earth. My family to come. I be like, what in the world? Do you ever have thoughts like that? I've always had thoughts like that. What if there's no tomorrow? I would think about that. And what if there is no tomorrow? What if there is no Tuesday? And we are going to have to stand before God and give an account for what we have done in this body. I know we believe this body is ours, but really it's not. Yeah, in order to come into the earth, we had to have a body. But I know we believe it belongs to us. But I believe that we're going to give an account of the things that we have done in this body. And I want to encourage us, now is the time to fulfill your purpose. If you don't know it, ask God. You know God is so loving and kind that if you ask God a question, because he's so merciful, he'll answer you. You just got to pay attention to how he's speaking to you. But you can ask God. But I say now is the time. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting it. Stop wasting it. And if your question is, why am I here? Then you need to ask God. I want us to be encouraging. I want to see us live the fullness of why God created you and why God created me. And you know what else? I really want to enjoy life. We don't know what a day will bring at all. But you know what? I've learned through my years of being on this earth and my years of walking with God that I am confident only because God is my Father. That whatever the next day behold, I know that God is with me. And so I am encouraging you, if you don't know God, now is the time. Why? Because God is the one that got all our plans, all our purposes of what he has put us in this earth to do, that will what? Glorify God. Now is the time. Leave me a comment. Leave me a prayer request. I would love to pray with you. I want to help you with the wisdom of God that I do have, the knowledge of God, the understanding of God that I do have. Let me pray with you, for you. Now is your time. And if you don't know the purpose that God has for your life, guess what? A simple conversation with God. God, why you put me here? What I'm here for? And just expect Him to answer you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Tammy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I pray that I've said some words that cause you to think, cause you to seek God, and then it causes you to not accept less for your life. Amen. You have a wonderful night.